Hey guys, welcome to the very first video on my YouTube channel. So for those who are coming over from my Instagram page, Akila Yarn Studio, you guys might already be knowing how much I love the world of yarn. But for someone who are very new, let me introduce you. Hi, I'm Akila. I'm a crochet artist and I'm so excited to share my crochet learnings in this new space. So I've been getting so many messages on my Instagram page asking on like, hey Akila, how can we get started with this crochet thing? And what is the kind of yarns or hook we can use as absolute beginners and so on. So to address all these kind of questions, I wanted to create a space which actually go beyond those quick reels on the Instagram, and I want to really deep dive into the crochet basics, which will help uh, for an absolute beginner to kickstart with this crochet journey. So yeah, in today's video, I'll be sharing the crochet essentials, something like crochet 101, which can help to kickstart your crochet journey as an absolute beginner. So yeah, let's get started. So, actually, before going more into the details and all, I just want to quickly share for those of you who don't know what crochet is. Like, crochet is simple, like, it's just creating a fabric, like something like this, with just a single hook and a yarn. One more thing which I want to specifically mention is so when I started my crochet journey, everyone used to get confused between crocheting and knitting. I think many people might have heard about knitting, but not many people know about crochet. So, yeah, these two are different. Crocheting is something which we make with a single hook, but whereas knitting is something which we have some two needles and we'll be knitting. But anyways, yarn can be same. We can use the same yarn for both crochet and knitting as well. For yeah, knitting again, the technique, everything is different. So I will be primarily focusing on crocheting only, and I personally feel crocheting is more easier than knitting, and the versatility which crochet brings is also like way more, because with crochet we can make literally anything, like be it like a baby sweaters to soft toys, to any hair accessories, to anything. So yeah, I personally like crocheting, and I'll be sharing more about crocheting. So these are all the things which we will be needing to kickstart with our crochet journey. So let me explain what these things are. So the first and foremost thing is the hook. We generally call this as a crochet hook, and if you look closely, each crochet hook will be associated with a number, which is nothing something like 5 mm. Don't worry about this number. We are more concerned about this number. So what it means is basically, if you take any yarn, it will have some thickness, something like this. So for different kinds of yarn we need to use different kinds of hook. So each yarn will be associated with a label with that, something like this. See, for example, if you take this particular label, it has something mentioned as medium and something of like 5 mm hook. That means to use this yarn, it will be good to use 5 mm hook for this yarn. So this number is something which we need to look. And for a beginners, I personally suggest to use 4 to 5 mm hook, because these are basically not very small or not very big, and it will be really good for any of the beginners to look into the stitch definition, and the tension and all will be really good with this medium hooks. And the second thing is yarn. So here I have taken this pure cotton yarn, and this is the 100% acrylic yarn. For a beginner, I always suggest to use this medium yarn. Okay, again, how will you know what is medium, what is thin, what is bulky? You don't have to worry about it, because every yarn label will come with all those details and all. So if you see this particular yarn label, this has something mentioned like medium. So that means that particular yarn is medium plied. So these two are the medium. One is cotton and the other one is acrylic yarn. For beginners, I always suggest to go with the 100% acrylic yarn, because it's budget friendly, and also it will give really good definitions, even though if you have make any mistakes and all, it's not that much visible. So the second one is cotton. Again, cotton is also a very good yarn, but yeah, it can be little expensive, but yeah, it is also a good to start with for the beginners. And the next things are these things. So basically these things are called as stitch markers. If you don't have these things, don't worry, you don't have to buy these things, you can just use a normal safety pin. I'll show you how we can use it. Basically to count, I mean, to make sure we don't miss any count and all, we basically attach this stitch marker on whatever stitches we want to. Don't worry about this, I'll show how to use them in our upcoming videos. And the next one is these needles. Basically these needles are generally called as tapestry needles. If you see, it will have like a big opening. So since based on the yarn thickness and all, we'll be needing it. I had these two things, one is for the thin yarn, and for the medium and bulkier one I generally use these things. And the last one is of course the scissors, the very important one for our projects. So yeah, these are all the basic things which you need to have to kickstart your crochet journey. So yeah, and I'll attach the descriptions for this hooks and also the yarn which I'm using and all in my YouTube description. Do check out. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the very first video on my YouTube channel. And I'm really excited to see where this journey takes me along. And yeah, if you want to start your crochet journey and if you like this crochet content, don't forget to subscribe my channel, Akila Yarn Studio. And I have an Instagram page with the same name. So do subscribe to follow that page as well. And don't forget to leave the comment on what kind of videos you want me to make, so that I can make a note and come up with tutorials on all those crochet projects. Yeah. Thank you.